Hi, my name is Jacob Zoll, and I'm 18 years old. I recently bought a school bus. Um, my mom isn't very thrilled about that, but my greatest passions in life include music and travel, so I wanted to combine them in a way, and I did a lot of research and looked at some previous, some other people who have done this and bought a school bus and converted it into an RV. So it took me a while, maybe a good year or so, before I actually did anything, but I bought my school bus, $425. The bus does not run. There's no transmission in it. The engine probably needs some work, and there's no batteries, but it's all very manageable. It's nothing too bad. I did the worst case scenario calculations, and it's not too expensive that way either. Would rather not spend that much, but it's not as bad as I initially thought it could be. Uh, So with this whole conversion process, I plan on creating a whole series of YouTube videos with a few friends of mine since I've known them since middle school and still talk to them to this day. They're helping me with this project. My bus is at my friend Paul's house. It's on his property. My yard isn't big enough. Um, and my whole goal here for posting this on Patreon and YouTube is to convert it, this whole, not just the bus converting, but converting it into a YouTube series as well about the whole process of the converting the bus as well as the actual travel, whenever that is. Depends on how well this campaign works. If it doesn't work well at all, it could be 6 months, a year, maybe a year and a half before I'm actually on the road, which I still plan on recording either way. Um, if I do get a good amount of feedback, then it could be cut in half, if not less time, which would be very nice, obviously. So we've actually already started with the bus. We have started to take out the seats. We initially started with manual labor with some wrenches, and that took, we didn't get a seat out that day. We're working a good 6 to 8 hours. Maybe a week or so later, I got a power drill, and a lot of the bolts weren't coming up. So Paul went underneath the bus and tried to loosen some of the bolts from the bottom, and while I did the top, like inside the bus where the seats are. That didn't work very well either. We maybe got 5 or 6 out in a matter of a week or two, because we only can work on it once or twice a week, depending on the week. It also depends on how quickly this process is. If this campaign goes better than anticipated, then I will take probably 2 days off of work every week, because I work 2 jobs, about 60 hours a week to fund this project, and I would take a day off from one job and a day off from another job, and then plus another day or two I'll go work on the bus. That way we'll have a set schedule of videos, probably 3-4 a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. Not entirely sure. A lot of the stuff we haven't worked out yet. Back to what I was saying. The drill didn't work too well. Then a few days ago, we bought a saw, a angle grinder, and that's cuts like butter. Cuts like butter. Frozen butter, refrigerated butter, cuts like butter. And so we've got all the seats cut now. We just need to actually use the wrench and get them out. I was working on it yesterday. We got about 10 or 12 seats out. So we're getting there a lot faster with that. At the end of this project, I plan on traveling around the country in my bus. This is going to be my home, and I'm hoping to have a few friends travel along with me. There's a lot of design decisions that we still need to make as the project becomes further laid out over time. A lot of designs have been written down, a lot of thoughts of where the kitchen should go. I'm going to have a storage room, a bathroom, probably not a shower. That's a lot of work probably for a shower. Not entirely sure how that works yet, but a toilet of some sort is going to be on there. Recording studio is going to be on there as well. It's going to be as much as a musical journey as a traveling journey. The whole reason why I'm here on posting this on Patreon is we are looking for your help to afford some of these assets with our project, including the proper tools and the proper film equipment, so it's the best possible quality, that kind of thing, and bus parts as well, because that's going to be probably the biggest chunk of change right there, or the film equipment, depending on how upscale we want to get, or if a piece of equipment breaks. We bought a light yesterday, industrial light, $20, pretty good, and as soon as we turned it on, we set it down, and the whole thing, like the glass around it, shattered. It still works, and so we're using it, but we're probably going to go back to Home Depot and exchange it. But that's that kind of thing, things happen and things break, so that would help with that as well. And with your help, we'll be able to get the proper videos recorded and uploaded as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible, and as neat as possible. So I wrote a lot of stuff down about this video of what to go over, where to go over it, how to go over it, but I didn't get to the conclusion, which is a pretty important part. I'm not quite sure how to end this. So I guess I'll just show you a picture of the bus. Alright, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you later.